Oh shit. There we go. Smash it. Shit, son. The hope is shit. that show better have been The Leftovers. Oh, that scared the shit out of me, bro. I haven't had a good scare like that since fucking Nam. And when I say Nam, I mean the documentary I watched on Nam.
Nom.
Dude, speaking of Nom, I'm hungry as shit right now.
I just got done watching Most Powerful Adversary when I flipped back to my PlayStation.
Oh my God, you haven't seen, so you haven't seen International Set? You haven't, dude, aren't you fucking like worried about what's happening?
Yeah, I'm like, I flipped over to see what's happening on my PlayStation and I seen the invites or whatever, and I was like, holy fuck, I gotta see what's next, man. Like, it's not.
So you
like,
you're seeing, dude, what when the guy fucking blows his brains out, the black dude, isn't that just like, it's like, what?
Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I thought he was just being a dick, and like when he fucking like shoots out all the effing effort, you know, and then he pulls out the gun. I was like, well, what's he gonna do now? And then he just boom, blows his brains out. I'm like, what the fuck?
And people have the balls to ask you, well, what's the movie about, or what's that show about? It's like, man, I'm still getting there.
Yeah, I can't tell you. Like, you have, it's like, you gotta watch and come to your own conclusions, because if I tell you and then you're like, well, that's retarded, you gotta figure out your own shit, man.
It's a show that you really have to accept what you're seeing. Like, you can't. It's not a show that's like flashy cool like Breaking Bad the first time you see it and everybody's into it like easily. It's like you gotta be an intelligent person that fucking like appreciates, I guess, good story and good dialogue and can handle fucking not knowing what the hell's going on. But don't they like explain kind of a lot of what happens in season 1 as you watch season 2? Like a lot more than you'd think, and then like in season 3, yeah, I mean, nobody ever knows what the fuck is going on, but they at least answer some questions for you, that I think inadvertently. which is why I watched the show. But I don't know, man. They should not have ended it with 3 seasons.
No, most definitely not. Like I'm on like I'm almost at the end of season 2, and it's sad knowing that they only got 3 seasons.
Like all those actors and the director that's Peter Berget's like in charge of everything. Like a lot of the actors are like directors and shit. They just didn't have. They haven't had time, I guess, to really make the show. It took them like 3 years to release season 2 after they came out with season 1. And then another 2, yeah, at least 2 years until the 3rd season came out. And I was worried when I first saw the 1st season. I was like, man, I'm like, nobody's ever watched this show, and I'm worried that they're not going to bring it back. Like, I wonder if anybody liked it. Like, I really hope they bring it back. And then I saw the commercial for fucking season 2, and I was just like, oh my god. My friend sent it to me on Facebook. My friend Max, he knows that like I love that show more than anything, and every time he'd find out about the new season, he'd tell me about it, and I'd be like, fuck yeah. You have no idea. After like the 3rd episode of season 2, man, I was like so hooked on that show. I thought I was weird. I'm like, maybe I'm the only one that feels this way, but after hearing your reaction, like, I feel better knowing I'm not the only one that feels that way. Nora Durst. She must have been, dude, Fred Durst was her husband. That's goofed.
Yeah.
Hey, without me answering anything, I just want to hear, what is your opinion? What do you think happened with the departure? What do you think it was?
Hold on, Sarah's talking.
I need to tell that bitch to stuff her pie hole. Kidding.
Oh yeah.
But Sarah should get down in this. I got another 10 inventory slot thing, and it's really makes a huge difference.
Well, I bought 2 first days, and like I still got more of those G shit left.
I used mine to buy. I bought Ghost Rider and Punisher, and then I bought inventory slots, and I bought an XP boost that I'm using right now with what was little was left. For 100 G, you can get an XP boost for a half hour, and you can stack them up to 5 times.
Because they cost more every time you buy them off the inventory slots.
Yep. The 500 one, the second one, I feel like that's good. Like, it seriously makes a big difference. I don't notice myself like filling up. I have time to when I'm done doing what I'm doing. I fill up around then rather than like cutting my quest short to go back. I think that you could stop at the second one, in my opinion. I'm like, I don't know what happened to my ADD right now. I'm like focused. I think I'm so, I think that's what, I think my hunger counteracts my ADD. It's always there to remind me of what's really going on, because I'm like, damn, I'm hungry. All right, what am I doing? Oh, I'm playing this game, all right.
Sarah said hi.
Tell her I said, hibba jibba jim jam. So know what I mean?
I think she'll have to hear that one. I don't know if I can repeat it and do it justice at all.
Here, I'll send you I'll send her, actually, what's her name on here? I forgot, I should add her.
Let me, I'll have to spell it out. If I say it.
Oh, it's something, oh, I remember, Fragdoll? Something Frag.
Yeah. Oh, she got it.
What up, Fragdoll? I said, hibba jibba. Wait, what was it? Hibba jibba jibba jim jam.
Oh, you can speak to Jim.
Okay, all right, it's like that. We're on Jim Jam terms right now. There, I came up with a new one by accident. It was good. I forgot though. Shibby slibbit. Wait, shibby nibby dibby snip snap. Oh, I'm trying to scat. Not only am I trying to scat, I don't know. I'm just trying to make it flow. It's all about the flow, you know.
Well, you sure made the impression on us since you've been gone. I find myself saying jib jab out of nowhere.
I like it. I'm glad that I'm making an impression on the world.
And Tom's talking about dags and
Dags, dude. Dags and Jim Jams and slappers and dangles and fucking... Oh my. Lions, tigers, Jim Jams, and slap dads. Oh my.
I was watching you stream, and that's what I wanted to keep putting on there. Come on, Spider-Man. Come on, Spider-Man.
I love it. When I saw that, I was like, hell yeah. It just got me pumped. I like how your friend was like, yeah, I played hockey the other day, and I didn't know what to say, so I'm just like, so did you grease that biscuit top corns with the slapper? You just silence for a few seconds. No. I'm like, oh, it's too bad.
Yeah. I watched that video too. They're pretty good at losing. They're pretty good at losing teeth, but they're pretty bad at winning games.
Dude, it sounds like you're on a stage. You're giving your presidential debate speech right now. There would be no debate. You could just say nothing because there's no debate that Evie is a better candidate than whoever else is running for president. So that would be a very pointless debate. If anybody had anything to say about it, I'd just think Bobrovskis. You know what? Does Bobrovskis know what you just said? He's not going to be happy. Anyways, Sarah, I was going to say, you know, you're probably the only girl that doesn't suck at video games, so we got to recruit you for this game. You got to get up on Marvel.
I can only stick to one game. Tom has a hard enough time trying to get me to play this enough.
Yeah,
this is to me, this is a lot easier to just pick up and play, like, rather than Neverwinter. It's like really, you have to really plan out what you're doing and, you know, go on quests, and it's kind of slow. This, like, it's really group oriented. It's really fast paced, and there's not a whole lot of shit you got to do besides.
And this one seems like it's a lot easier to like grind out a character.
You mean you had me at Jim Jam, right?
Yeah.
And that's the dangle difference, Sarah. That's the fucking dangle difference. Now I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. How long will EV Time Tupperware keep your food fresh for? Well, let me answer that question for you. Till death. Till you turn into Ghost Spider. Till Ghost Spider.
Yeah, Ghost Spider.
So have you advertised that to anybody else?
Spoiler alert. Spider-Man
Spoiler
dies.
alert! Come on, Spider-Man! Come on, Spider-Man! That's from Spider-Man. Spoiler alert. That's when he dies. Spoiler alert. He comes back as Ghost Spider. Spoiler alert. The actor that plays Ghost Spider is Patrick Swayze.
You need 33 splitters.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, you need me
That's
to relax,
literally-
buddy?
Spoiler alert. Patrick Swayze is not really dead.
Where's he at? Oh, it's goodness.
I just bought, oh yeah, also when you play this too, it's set up to where you can play co-op on the same system. So you two lovebirds can just pop a squat right next to each other and, you know.
Finally clear about?
Right. I need to smoke some weed. I'm gonna roll up a jib jab. Banana slap dad. I keep a knapsack in my backpack. I have nothing you should laugh at. My name is Slap Dad. There's a lot of rhymes that I could do with Slap Dad.
Every time I was trying to, basically explain you to his other friends, like, we just use all kinds of eccentric words.
The enigma that is me. Was he like the most charming, handsome, wittiest, fucking boss-ass player on the block? Did you tell him about all my street cred? Oh, I've got over 9,000 street cred.
Over 9,000.
Yep.
Who are these
Yep.
people that are trying to get me?
You gain street cred by hanging out with me.
You know what?
That's how much street cred I got.
I don't remember playing with them, so. But
I
that looks
was
like
also
the,
raised by wolves.
From,
and,
no, it can't be from Minecraft.
I never had clothing until I was a toddler when I killed my first bunny and made a loincloth. I was raised by wolves in a remote island, and then I got mad because I was an outcast to my tribe when they noticed that I wasn't a wolf, so I got mad and I started punching dogs. And like the wolves that I was raised by were like, "Hey man, that ain't cool," but they didn't really say that. I just knew what they were thinking, you know. So that's when I came here. And I met Evie, and he's like, "Man, you're in civilization now. You don't have to be a wolf savage anymore."
Yeah.
You turned my life around.
You don't have to be a straight savage.
Straight savage. I mean, like when I think of straight savage, I think of Randy Savage for some reason, and how my hair is exactly like his now.
Randy.
Randy Savage. Dude, what about Fred Savage? Nobody ever gives him the time of day. And I recommend, Sarah, Scarlet Witch is a really fucking sweet hero that's not too expensive that you may like.
I'm almost complaining about Scarlet Witch.
She's Magneto's daughter. Magneto's my favorite. Yeah, Scarlet Witch is like crazy strong, like even in the comics. Like her power, she's like she's so powerful that she does like mind shit. She's like really powerful with her mind, and she wanted to fuck Vision, who is not he's an android, he's not a person, but she believed so hard that she could have children with him that she got pregnant, made herself pregnant, like conceived children from her fucking or shit. Now that's dope because If I had a chick that could do that, I'd be like, all right, pop me out five dudes, five little dudes, and the first one's gonna be Adam Banks, second one Charlie Conway, Gordon Bombay. I'm gonna have the Mighty Ducks fucking the whole first line of the Mighty Ducks, and they're all gonna play hockey. And then I'm gonna be like, come on, Spider-Man! I'm gonna name one of them Spider-Man. If he fucks out, come on, Spider-Man.
Fight all you.
Come on, Spider-Man. Yeah, that kid that plays Spider-Man now, it does look sweet, the moves he does, because I believe he does a lot of the stunts by himself, like they're not CGI'd, since he's like a parkour, fucking, he's been like into parkour and gymnastics since he was a little kid. He looks like a little shit, but like, I'm telling you, I didn't want him to die, even though he died and turned into Ghost Spider. I was like, oh, come on, Spider-Man. Oh. And then he came back as Ghost Spider, and I'm just like, oh, Sways, I didn't expect you. I was kind of digging the new actor, but hey.
Are you grinding something?
Yeah, herbal remedies. I'm grinding the hopes and dreams of little children. I'm a monster. No, I mean I'm grinding bones to break my bread. That's what I should have said.
Yeah. How do you put I grind their bones to make my bread?
Grind your bones to make my, since I'm a savage, I'll grind it to make my, like, house, probably. And all my tools. Bones are great for crafting.
Oh, okay, this makes no sense. Thomas.
Huh?
She's got a light silk spinneret transmuted to light silk spinneret.
Is this
That's pretty
Neverwinter?
dumb.
I don't know.
Pretty
I
silly.
played Neverwinter on PC for a little bit. It's really, really good. Not that I'm trying to turn anybody into playing it on PC, but the currency, like the what's the word I'm looking for? The scale of money that you buy, like pay for Zen and shit to get shit with, is like you'd spend probably not even a quarter of the amount of money buying shit on PC if you bought the exact same shit on PS4. Like the prices are just jacked up crazy for Zen, and also all the fucking auction house prices are just crazy high compared to PCs. There's so many people that play it. But on PC, you can actually take the camera angle and you can drag the camera and move it like all around and look on top of you or like behind you, and then you just you can click on what you want to target rather than having that little crosshair in the middle. You can like select it and like it locks on, or you can like select where you want to throw shit. It makes all the other classes like really good. As to where in PS4 the Great Weapon Fighter kind of is the top tier, just because it's easiest to not target anything and just smash whatever's in front of you. With every other class, you got to kind of like move around things, and I don't know. But throwing that out there, if you ever do get a PC, or if you have one, maybe I hope it ruins it for you on PS4 and you start playing Marvel full time.
I do need to get a PC, but there's kind of crap I can't do on this one that you need a computer for. Ridiculous.
So when you explained me to your friends, were you like, this fucking asshole, that fucking chump, this little motherfucker? Just be like, this little motherfucker Dylan. Or say that I'm related to Puff Daddy. I'm his estranged relative. We won't disclose. I never disclosed how I'm related to him, but just know.
That I am related.
Just be like, he's showed me videos. Chilling with P. Diddy. It's for real.
That'd be crazy.
Hey, it would be, but you know what'd be crazier is the fucking ending of Spider-Man really having Patrick Swayze as Ghost Spider.
Go Spidey.
Do you think if that really happened in the movie, like, it would get good reviews? Think like Cisco and Ebert would be like, I don't know, an original masterpiece. The ending is a twist that you'll never guess. Absolutely shocking.
It'd be like don't eat Siskel because I'm pretty sure Siskel's dead.
They'd be like, who directed this? M. Night Shyamalan? With the twist, the Ghost Spider twist. Shalamalama Jim Jamma Lamalon. Slamalama Ding Dong Amalon. I saw what that guy looks like, dude. He does not look like an M. Night Shyamalan Manalong. He looks like more like a, he looks like his name's fucking, I don't know,
Not that.
I call him like Pedro Night Shyamalan. He looks like Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe he doesn't at all. Actually, that's just. I was running out of time and I couldn't think of an answer, so I just threw that out there. To be honest.
Just make me crap up as I go.
I think that's what I always do. I don't think I've ever thought anything through before I say it. Except for anything about, well, no, I kind of make that up as I go along too. You know, if I stopped and thought every once in a while, if I used my head, I could go places. But I'd rather stay right here. Spoiler alert. Spider-Man dies in the new Spider-Man. Spoiler alert.
Good.
Spoiler alert. It's death by well, I'll leave that. I don't want to spoil it for you. It's death by something. Spoiler alert, he comes back though. He comes back. But he's not the same man. He's not the same Spider-Man. He's not the same Peter Parker. He's not at all. He's more like Patrick Swayze Parker. Patrick Swayze man. Ghost Swayze. Ghost. I don't know. Why is Patrick Swayze the only actor I can think of that like has anything to do with the ghost? What about the ghost in Pet Sematary? The one with the heart of gold that's always trying to help out the family? He's like, no, don't bury your shit there. That's bad, even though I'm bloody.
That guy is scared the frick out of me. He's supposed to be healthy.
He's the man, though. He's just, he can't help it that he looks that way. He's got a heart of, he's the zombie man with the heart of gold. He's like, man, my head is leaking blood. I'm sorry, but do not bury your kid in that fucking Pet Sematary, or your dog. And your wife's trying to come back. I'm gonna somehow help her get on this plane. And then when she gets back, I forget what happens. Spoiler alert. Ghost Spider comes in. Fucking, they bury Spider-Man there. They bury Spider-Man in the Pet Sematary. He comes back as Ghost Spider. The evil Ghost Spider.
You're not finding this freaking anywhere.
I've been blazing this joint. Be ready in just a moment.
I just going around circles.
I found out Doctor Strange is one of the only healers in the game, but Doctor Strange is a like shielder and healer. When you do raids, I guess you need like 3 or 4 tanks. Usually, you need a good amount of melee damage, a good amount of range, and then you need like crowd controllers.
Well, I think that's what Ice Nine is. Ice Nine is AoE.
Yep. I would say so. You would know, you'll be able to tell, like, I know that you know enough about, like, Neverwinter and how these games work that you'll realize when you have a crowd controller. Scarlet Witch is just fucking so dope. She, like, AoEs, she's like an AoE caster that leeches life pretty much off everything that she, attacks. And I'm not sure if she shares it to friendlies, but, I think she's, like, one of the dopest, heroes in the game, and I've only played her to, like, level 10. Ghost Rider seems really fun. We're gonna have a sick-ass crew. I got my friend Paul playing, you got Taylor and Skylar and Sarah. Fucking...
I haven't played it yet, but I might get able.
Hey, I don't want to hear that. I want assurance. I thought we discussed this, Sarah. I thought you said Jim Jam. Jim Jam means I'm about to get up on Marvel right now. I thought, well, I guess not.
Call me on the hand, I'll do that for you.
Well, if not, good luck in Neverwinter. Happy hunting. Oh, happy lockboxes! I forgot about that. I wish.
I'm squeezing our lockboxes once I'm championship now.
I feel so much better though that I don't have the addiction of spending money in that game every time I log into it. It was hard at first when I ran out of money and had to force myself not to be able to buy anything, and then I realized I did not want to play the game anymore like that. It's super fun when you have the money to buy lockboxes and everything, but without it, it's kind of like...
You have the extra, go for it.
Losing my Viet. Man, I was about to have my Great Weapon Fighter to 62 and my Ranger, or in 70. I have way too many max level characters that I just don't really do anything with. I kind of just level them to max level and then keep doing their professions. Do they make rogues any better?
I've run into a few good ones. I don't know if they're, any better, but they seem to be.
I like that they're kind of the underdogs in PvE, but really, I don't know, they do a lot. Like if I was in a party, I wouldn't always have the top damage, but there'd be a lot of things like getting people up and using my banner and just keeping the crowd going that I feel like is more useful sometimes than having a shit ton of damage. Plus, I'd usually have you in my party, Evie, so I wouldn't need to do damage. I could just fucking sit on my dags.
Yeah. The dags.
Dags. Okay, so. I'm gonna jump on Punisher.
Check it out, Sarah.
See, what's cool about this game is that there's actually drops, like from doing raids, and like there's I don't know, you got to get lucky sometimes. Like if you get specific items, it's hard for other people to get that same shit. Like they can't just go buy the same item because it's the best item and that's what they're supposed to get. You got to kind of like find what drops where for whom, and then you grind those raids if you get the groups for them. And sometimes you can get legendaries, sometimes you get epics, and you kind of just like build your gear up from there.
I should take a selfie.
So, enough about me and Marvel. Let's talk about you, sir. What's good? What's new in life?
I'll be right back.
Same thing. We don't change.
Yep, same here. I didn't realize that. I don't know. My other account wasn't.
When's the last time we talked? Really?
Is the guild still there?
Yeah. Every time I kick out all the inactive, well, basically just kicked out everybody because they weren't in. But he's saving it for you. He's just using it as a bank right now.
I appreciate that. I may come back, but I did trade all my stuff on my account for Mike's hockey team. He took like all my shit. This game though was on.
He's just walking around with empty guild hall, putting stuff in his bank.
Like I thought about Evie too, or Tom I should say, but I was like driving and I was like, man, that dude is cool as hell. Like I need to figure out, I need to add him on my other friend list. Because I realized that we must not have been friends on my other account if we hadn't talked in so long. And sure enough.
Well, he figured you had a different account because he thought he found your account. I don't know, something. I'm not sure what it was though.
I've had both, but I've always used my other one just for hockey. And it had my PS Plus for a year because I had it renewed for a year. And my PS Plus ran out of blankets, so I started playing on my old hockey one. And when I logged into it, I noticed that I had gotten awarded a bunch of like free players from doing so well on this account in the previous NHL. So I was like, oh shit, I got PS Plus and all these like, yeah. So I started playing on it, and I never signed into blankets anymore. And I didn't think about it like that we weren't friends on there. I'm like, man, nobody talks to me anymore. So I was thinking about you guys, and I'm like, I'm gonna go on the internet. I'm gonna fucking find him. I'm gonna do it. I pulled up that Jim Jam, and I was like, slap dad, and bam, me and Evie are back playing video games again. Good times. It's a true story. Jason Statham. I gotta turn you up. I'm not gonna lie. I have a hard time hearing you. Oh, okay.
I'm saying headset, and it's getting crappier because minutes.
My hair is so long right now. I'm afraid to go out in public. I look like Cousin Ed.
How do I sound now? Better?
Sound like never mind. I was gonna try to think of something really terrible to say, but
Oh, you're getting
you sound good. You sound good. You sound good.
Awesome. You still talk to that one other guild fan?
Nope, I haven't seen her on in like a long time. I was assuming her dude was probably like, yeah, I don't want you talking to him anymore. I thought something was like going on like that because she just disappeared out of nowhere. But apparently Evie hasn't seen her on either, so she probably just like ran out of internet or something.
Me and every time kind of thought she had a crush on you.
Oh, I mean, have you heard my voice lately? Like everybody's got a crush on me. I'm just, you know, I have the most humble voice. I'm so humble. I'm just so humble. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I have no idea. If so, it's like it's a game. It's a game, and yeah, as long as you're still fun to play with, crush away.
I thought it was funny. A little obsessive.
And this one chick that I played Neverwinter with, she I would always hit on her just like fucking around, and I didn't know that she had a husband, and eventually like he'd come back like while we were playing and just like start yelling at her, and she'd like oh, I'm not talking to no one, and then she'd get back on the mic and be like, when are you gonna come visit me? I was like, what? she lives in Atlanta. She's like, you can come like hang out with me anytime. And I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I heard you got a Jeffrey there. And she's like, oh, he does this and this. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I ain't trying to you know get a surprise Jeffrey, like, you know, get a surprise cap in my ass.
Or make their other person look bad.
Actually, I never told her that. That's what I was thinking. I was just like, yeah, yeah, I'll come hang out, sure.
Just got her hopes up.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's my derpy ass voice for some reason.
Well, probably your personality. You're out there a little bit. Oh my goodness, I was thinking derpy. I was typing it in the Permanent Trade House, derpy.
This is the only place that I don't have to worry about like acting serious. Like I can just fuck with people. Like in real life, I pretty much like at work and shit. I'll throw on a front like I'm just like, you know, like I got some manners. Like basically.
More quiet.
But really in my head there's like a fucking there's a whole shitstorm of fucking I don't know, Jim Jam going down. You know?
There's a whole parade going on in that mind of yours.
That's why I have to smoke weed. It kind of like slows my brain down.
Who the hell is that?
I wish I could play Neverwinter still, but it is definitely too late in the game for me to go back now. I was gonna give my account to Evie, just let you guys, I don't know, do whatever you wanted with my characters.
You could pick him.
I won't see a dime of that.
Oh, if you, either one of you could, I wouldn't mind. Add to friends, more like BFF. Can I add to BFF, Sarah?
What?
It said add to friends. It should let me add you guys to BFF.
Let's be BFFs.
I'm so happy that Tom downloaded Marvel. I've been trying to get a lot of my friends to get it because it was on PC forever and I could not play it because I had a Mac and it never came out for Mac and all my friends had it and I'm like, man, I wish it would come out for console one day. And
Check out my profile picture. Tom's. I don't know.
I'm down. I am down.
That they're trying to be each and
View real name request. Sarah Jane. Is your middle name really Jane? Or is that your last one?
I don't have it.
That's pretty sweet. Reveal real name. I have a hoodie just like that. Just a color like that. I don't know. I like it. Who's the dude in the with the glasses in the back? He looks ready to He looks like he's got your back.
We went up to the bar. Just water and like just hang out at the bar with friends.
You guys, man, I never take good pictures when I try smiling, and you guys killed it. The other dude, though, if he's not part of your crew, like I think he was getting ready to stick a finger in your bum. There, Evie. He tries to show you his ball sack. Is it like an uncanny looking ball sack, or is it just like? I'd be like, all right, if you're gonna show me your ball sack, tell me why this ball sack differs from any other ball sack. You got 30 seconds. Go.
Are you really waiting for it?
If somebody was like, my ball sack's so big that I can use it as a stool to sit down, I'd be like, all right, show it to me. Fuck it.
Yeah. All right. Now sit on it.
Ouch.
right?
died.
Like South Park, when Randy Marsh is jumping around on his nuts.
Man, I need something to drink. Frank Castle. So I guess when they switched over to this, a lot of the heroes aren't in the game anymore because they lost rights to them. And they also had a lot of heroes, I think, that were similar to others in a sense, like weren't too big of like a difference. So they consolidated a little bit, but they're reworking a lot of them. I guess what the end game is fucking sweet. The raids are really big and the fucking like pretty fun.
The raid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's better. There's more end game, more and better end game shit to do in this game than there is in Neverwinter. Which Neverwinter could easily make the dopest fucking raid systems and like end game content, but they don't. They give you like a few.
Read the new one.
Oh yeah, the patrol thing. My friend was telling me about. I guess you can just grind that as long as you want and just keep getting shit and fucking leveling up if you so wished. And then there's the trials. Oh, we can do the heroic trials now.
Yeah, I did a heroic, but I must have did a heroic with Wolverine at some time. I don't know if it was with you or what, but like I got some whatever those purple things are again. Splinters.
Dude, I fucking love this. The fact that don't change what your voice sounds like right now. It's definitely like an accident, but you sound like very important.
I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's because I'm nasally or something. I'm getting a little sick, but
Now it sounds like you sound like the Flash does in Dawn of Justice when he comes through to tell Bruce Wayne, "Hey, jibba jim jam! This movie's gonna suck. Everybody should leave now." That's what it sounds like, that part.
that's hilarious.
I like it. Say it. I had a dream.
I never had dreams. That was sleep one.
Or say, I never had dreams.
Did I bring my water back?
I got my water back. H2O. No, you're a needle dick. It's kind of funny. My doctor's, my cardiologist's name is Dr. Asfor. I used to like call people an ass for or dick for, and they're like, "What the fuck is an ass for?" I'd be like, "Shitting."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "You fucking dick for?" And they're like, "What's a dick for?" I'm like, "It's for pissing." Fucking dick for?
Oh, we're trying to mess me up, these guys.
Bombs, grenades. Yeah, I have like, I guess I have like a caster type build going on for Punisher. I didn't know what to call it, but there's like, he has cooldowns. Well, not really cooldowns, he has like stacks for some of his moves, and when they run out, they don't come back unless you use this other skill called Rapid Reload, or you fully reload your ammo. So your ammo is like only used by specific skills. And I only have one fucking skill that I use that even uses ammo, and the rest are all just like charges like bombs. So I guess it's called, it's considered being like a caster if you use anything with cooldowns rather than gem jams. Whoa, Thor.
I already got nice like level 18.
Oh, nice! I just got, dude, I just got Ghost Rider to level 18. Fire and Ice and Fire, dude. But I was thinking with Wolvie, I want to catch up to Wolvie so we can both ride our fucking bikes. Dude, Ghost Rider's bike leaves flames behind it, and I was just running through, killing everything out of my mouth. by flaming it in circles. It's fucking sweet.
I like fucking love Ice Man, dude. He's so awesome.
Dude, he's actually in the comic, he's one of the most powerful mutants. He's Omega level. He can actually, like later on, he learns to evaporate. He can turn into literally a gas and come back.
He's so much fun to play. It's like he has like so much like awesome shit to just pass out there. Like I got one where he just turns into a big glacier and he's fucking freezing like he's impervious.
There is a lot of sweet shit in this game. Like sweet looking stuff, and I kind of like the nostalgia of having the X-Men and shit.
Like Wolverine, I just like playing with him because he's like fucking
Wolvie's
just raging out.
yeah, he's supposed to be really good. Like later on, I guess they had Rogue for a while, and she steals powers, and you could go into raids and like steal powers from a boss, and just like that would be your power until you switched it. But I guess she was like super good, and then they nerfed her, and she like was just terrible, and they didn't even put her in this yet. But some, I guess the reason I'm saying that is some heroes are shitty, I think. Either that or they haven't been, nobody's figured out how to play them effectively. Yeah, I have no melee skills that I use. They're all bombs. I guess the flamethrower was really shitty before, and yeah, it's sweet now. I was showing it to my friend. I'm like, dude, it just like wrecks everything. He's like, oh man, that thing was so terrible before. I can't believe they made it good now. I'm like, yeah, man, I was just using it because it looked cool, honestly. But it really wrecks.
It really rocks or rock.
Bobrovskis. Yeah, I'd like to speak to my Bobrovskis before I answer that.
Fucking serpent died. Fucking run around looking for
Bobrovskis. I hope it snows cause I brought skis. I'm Bobrovskis.
a bunch of little tiny damages. I don't want to get rid of it because it's so much fun.
Oh, are we in a party?
No. I gotta do that serpent mission again with Iceman here.
Oh yeah, you can make guilds in this too eventually. I don't know when, but I'm gonna make one.
Check that out. That's so much fun, man.
I love the med kit. Oh, the XP thing works for all my heroes. I just noticed.
I noticed that because I popped one on Wolverine. That one you get originally. I think I'll just play another storage space.
Do you want to play? Do you want to play Ghost Rider and Iceman?
Yeah, I'm at 19 now. If you want to do that, I'm doing that serpent one. I don't know where you're at.
I don't know where I'm at either. Oh shit! I'm gonna kill these guys though and then bounce.
If I'm a little ahead of you, if I'm a little ahead of you, I'll just go back and then.
I don't think it'll matter, dude. I got an XP boost. We're good, like within like 5 levels of each other too. By the way, shouldn't matter.
Did I really want to work on
Postman?
Wolverine as the first one. Well, Iceman for sure.
All right, well then
Wolverine
let's do those two. I'll work on my Daredevil with Sarah when she starts playing.
Yeah, if she wants to, if she wants to, at some point, I'll save Jean Grey. I thought it was fun with all her fucking psycho telekinetic.
My Nightcrawler is the only one that I play like when I'm by myself. I don't even really he's good, but I don't really care about him. I just know he's the only hero that I have that like I'm not that I wasn't leveling with somebody. He's like 35. If we had a Scarlet Witch, oh, I should make a Jean Grey.
Yeah, like
Pretty much all the female characters in this are super strong. Squirrel Girl, I have no idea if she's good. Fucking shite. James Wu. Shield Agent James Wu. I like the Shield Agent Stan Lee. Stan Lee does the voice for him. Recon Post. Roster.
what are you doing, sir?
Just looking at this.
I don't need you messing with that.
I'm not messing with anything. This is just looking at it because I can't change anything.
Oh.
This is just looking at the permissions of each level.
You're messing with powers you don't understand. Be careful, Sarah. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. It's time to play the Beetlejuice card. Stop your fucking powers you don't understand. Oh, I just realized my laptop went to sleep.
What's on the next?
Oh, a bunch of pictures of puppies and beaches and not porn.
Totally not.
Nope. In fact, that's all there is on there is not porn. There's also the screen to the chat in my broadcast that I try to pay attention to. I have my laptop connected to a TV, my extra TV, because I don't know, I can't really set it anywhere that I can type on comfortably and still look at it while I'm playing. So I have it on this TV, which helps, but when my laptop goes to sleep, it just fucking goes black, and my TV shuts off because it knows my laptop went to sleep. It's a whole smorgasbord of problems.
Smorgasbord. I still can't say that NSVA one, so I call it just smorgasbord. Like, what?
Hibba jibba jib jab.
It works. Most people know what I'm talking about, I think. Oh, our friends do. Smorgasbord.
Slap a doobam. Biggity riggity ram. Biggity biggity blam. That's a good one. Biggity. Biggity biggity. Biggity biggity blam. Condemn. Crowd control. Ghost Rider gets some good crowd control. I wonder if Kitty Pryde's sweet. She's that chick that makes like portals and shit, and like sends Wolverine back in Days of Futures Past. Even though in the comic, I guess she's actually the one that goes back, but they send Hugh Jackman back anyways. Because he's the Jackman. Jackman. You ever think about Dennis Rodman? Is Rodman? Pamela Anderson married that dude. You're gonna marry the Rodman? That just, I don't know. That dude's all tight with Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
He was being a fucking asshole there too. God, I watched this documentary on called The Bomb. It's just a montage of like atomic bombs and hydrogen bombs going off and like being like launched, and it's like clips from like media and shit. There's no words or anything, but it's just insane. And after I got done watching it, it's kind of like just video clips of shit and they have music in the background. And after I get done watching, I cannot fathom how like there's these assholes on the other side of the world like are just like they're like, yeah, it's a good idea to start making intercontinental ballistic fucking nuclear warheads. Like I've watched that video and the shit it does to like they're so fucking strong that they shake the asteroids and shit out in space that are around us. And like it's no good. Like if you use those on somebody in war, like that whole land, that whole whatever you just drop that on, that's like useless.
Mm-hmm.
Like the waves that were coming up when they'd do the hydrogen bombs in the ocean, just like they had this like aircraft carrier, like it looked like miles away from it, and it, like the explosion was so huge that the fucking waves from the explosion just like swallowed the whole aircraft carrier.
That was scary.
It is. It was a really scary documentary, but like I was kind of glad I watched it because I didn't realize how serious those fucking things are. Like I know, like, you think about it, you know what happened in Hiroshima and World War II and everything, but when you actually see them being detonated and like what they did to like experiment and like what they were blowing up and watching it just disintegrate and the clouds it leaves behind, I'm like, holy shit, dude, that's like so much worse than I imagined. But now you guys don't have to watch that.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Oh, no wonder why. Alright, dude, I had my fucking broadcast screen over my party menu, and I was wondering why I couldn't figure out how to invite you to a party. Sarah Jane. I like it. I was gonna say it's a sweet name. I dig it. It's almost as catchy as Ghost Spider. Okay, no more spoilers. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Ghost Spider falls in love with Casper, who is played by no other than Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Agent.
Oh, there we go. Iceman. I feel like Ghost Rider would just be like, man, it's hot in here. Like all the time. That's what my face felt like, is what Ghost Rider's looks like right now, before I got my AC in my room. It's like, dude, my face is fucking on fire.
We gotta recharge our ACs.
You gotta recharge it?
No. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, maybe we just need a different AC. Maybe it doesn't give it enough power, but blows cold air, but doesn't cool down the room enough.
Understood.
Thomas gets all the cold air. He's just basking in all that goodness.
Oh, there's all this shit we can do, Evie. We can do Kingpin's Warehouse, Daily Bugle. We can do patrols. We got the trials. Oh, they're locked. Events. Daily Bugle. Odin's Palace. Party 1 to 5, 11 to 60 level range. I wonder what that means, 11 to 60. It's kind of a big fucking. It's a big gap.
Yeah.
It's a big gap, just like I like them. Talking about the jeans I buy at the Gap. I like to sag my pants and go, hardcore. Now, if I would have said deep gash, you know what I would have been talking about? I would have been talking about my hockey team. Buccaneer Beach. What I'm just gonna go to the Midtown Patrol. The storyline's not really important to complete. I don't think that you need to do it on everybody if you don't want to. You just need like one hero to get all the way through to unlock the rest of the shit. Slap that, Jim Jam, bomb time, flash time, dodge roll. I wish I had like a voice masker, like I could change the sound of my voice. So I could sound like, I don't know, I want like the sound of the voices from like an old Nintendo game or something. Like Battletoads or something. Like Player One! I don't know, I want like a vintage sounding like voice effect on, so I can like sound like an arcade thing, like triple kill! Bomb time! Dodge roll! I can't do it though. In my head it sounds cooler. Dodge roll! Oh, shit. I have a motorcycle now. What was that game called? Road Rash? For Sega? Where you could beat the shit out of each other and ride motorcycles? That shit was legit. You could get that's how I learned what a cattle prod was. It was one of the weapons in that game. It's a thing for shocking cattle. I'm like, man, people shock cows? Fucking dicks. You could like whip people with chains and shit while they're riding next to you. I remember there was a game called Sketchin' where you were like on rollerblades and you just hitch rides onto cars, hang on the back of cars. It was really unfulfilling.
The only car game I loved was Twisted Metal.
Love it. Twisted Metal Black.
Twisted Metal 4.
Twisted Metal 4. Is that newer than Black?
I'm not sure. I think you played it on PS1.
PS1. You might, yeah, you might have been playing 1 or 2. I liked both those, but the one that came out for PS2 that I never owned That was my favorite.
I remember the cover of it.
The one I'm thinking of has Sweet Tooth on the cover.
Yep.
Alright, that's Twisted Metal Black. That's probably, it probably is number 4, it could be. That was like one of my favorite games.
I played Sweet Tooth, but I don't, maybe it wasn't this one I played. I don't know if it's something different. Maybe it was a 2.
Bless you.
Such a sweetheart. This number is Twisted Metal. Oh, it was Twisted Metal 3. I'm looking at screenshots.
Twisted Metal 3.
Graphic.
That's so good. It was such a good game though, how they had like the button combinations for all, like you could freeze them, you could do like the missile shit, and then everybody had their own cooldowns, like their own type of cars. It was like a really fucking good idea for a game.
But I love that one.
Evie, you can teleport to me if you want.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of some stuff.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I'll be smashing things in the patrol. Dude, Ghost Rider's fucking awesome. I can just fucking throw fire everywhere. Fear everybody. Throw more fire if I want. Beat them with chains. Get away on my bike. It's like everything he does is devastating. Ooh. I like that they give you a heal cooldown instead of making you buy potions. Oh, I can spit fire. I can grab people with my chain? Oh shit, dude. I'm so... Nick Cage would be proud. Don't you think?
Nick Cage? Oh, I was trying to think of who that was.
You think Nicolas Cage would approve of my my Ghost Rider skills? Evie? This is when you go. This is when you go. Who gives a fuck? So that movie was awful. Thanks, Nick Cage. Dude, he was good in Bringing Out the Dead. That's like the only Nicolas Cage movie I think I like.
Every time I think of Nicolas Cage, I just think of that letter he's writing to his daughter when he's getting out of prison in Ron Air. And like when he's narrating it, fucking his accent just fucking kills me, man.
Yeah, I couldn't get into that. I think he might have won an Oscar or something for that movie too. That was like his biggest role, and it was like shit. He was pretty good in Kick-Ass, actually. I wasn't expecting him. My bad, spoiler alert.
This boy's coming home.
Check this out. Flame time! Oh. You notice how the music stops as soon as I get knocked off the bike? Because it's not really me doing it to my bike. Flame time! Oh yeah. Where you at? Oh, lost you. There you are. Flame time. Check this out. Oh, you got skirt, brakes. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can do moves on this shit, dude. Oh, sorry about you. Oh, sorry about your head. My bike caught it on fire. Dude, I'm about to just get good at. I'm about to become I'm really a motorcyclist. Look at that! I can do the figure eight already. Somebody give me a jump. I'm ready. Turn into Splinter, yeah. I wish I could gift like shit to people. Like in a lot of the PC games I played, there was in free-to-play games, there'd always be ways to like gift a costume or something to a friend if you wanted to, or something like that. Which was cool because if you had like extra currency or something to help somebody get something they needed in order to play, you could gift it to them. I also had friends ride by like skins and shit, like random skin mystery boxes, and send it to them, and they'd send them back to me, and we just send each other shit.
There you go.
See, that shit does a lot of damage. For just being the shit that comes out the back of my mouth.
Well, boom is my favorite sound. Oh, here we go.
Going through my history, and I don't think
Okay.
this new mini that just added me out of nowhere.
Are you saying we played today or what?
No, look into my history and we haven't played at all.
Oh.
Your mic sounds really good now.
Oh, it's back to normal.
I can finally hear her clearly. What up, Sarah? Welcome back.
My controller died.
Oh, somebody wasn't using EV Time Tupperware to store their controller.
She most definitely wasn't.
These controllers have been dead for like 3 days straight because in Memphis.
Well, now it's too late to store an EV Time Tupperware now. Once it's dead, it's no longer guaranteed fresh.
Can't revive it? No chance?
I don't know.
Awesome, it says. Right here. New York back. Can't even do nothing with it. You're level 50.
I think I'm gonna go back to town. Man, I'm thirsty as shit right now. I got some water.
Well, I got 1.2 million astral baggage saved up. So,
Okay.
and I'm saving up about 300,000 more, and I'll buy 50 keys, and I'm gonna save those because that was 12, and hopefully
Well,
save up 1.2 million more, and I'm just gonna try to,
wow.
and then I'm gonna tackle them for just as much as I got left.
They should make everything so much cheaper in that game. It's ridiculous how much they fucking charge for everything.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Like any other game, you spend 20 bucks on it, you're getting so much shit that like you're fucking good for a while usually. In that game, it's like you can spend 20 bucks and what are you gonna get? It's like something you can either get like a month of VIP, which is pretty much what you have to get, and you're still gonna want keys and shit, or you can get maybe like 20 bucks. You can get what 10 keys, or is it I don't know, but a mount like 30 bucks, 20 to 20 bucks just for a mount if you want like a good one. That shit is crazy.
They get you hooked and you start falling down.
I knew it too when I saw it when I first started playing the game, but I still fell into it because once I started, I couldn't stop. I'm like, this game is fun to spend money on. I enjoy it. Let's see here.
I'll be right back.
I want to get another XP booster thing. Let's try one of these fucking operations.
Yeah.
Hydra Island sound cool?
What?
Hydra Island?
Sure.
Maybe you can just teleport to me. No hurry, by the way, but I don't know how it works when you do get in here. I don't know if it's going to put you in like your own, if you join up.
Right here.
Okay. Damn, I have a lot of shit on me.
Cool. Shit.
Oh, Polly want a Jim Jam. Oh, the chains of destiny, dude. They call me Two Chains. They call me Slap Diddy Two Chains. Slap Diddy Two Chains. Slap Diddy True Chain. What's that? A Song of Ice and Fire? Is that what's going on right now? Hey man, I guess this means it means you have bad breath when your breath's hot, so I can only imagine how this smells. Somebody's mic farted, I heard it. Man, this one dude, I was playing in hockey, his mic literally sounded like it was eating itself, and then it actually succeeded in eating itself, and then shat itself out. That's how I describe what I was hearing. Oh shit. I got fire breath. I like my fire breath. You can call me Dragon now, Evie. Now that I breathe fire. I always wanted you to call me Dragon before, but I never had a good reason to ask you. Hey, you wanna see I've been training 2 chains? I was at a rave with glow sticks tied together, and I was doing this. Check it out, I'm raving out. Chains of Bobrovsky? No, Breath of Bobrovsky. That's what I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna give the skills my own names. Breath of Bobrovskys. Oh. Tommy 2 Chains? Slap Diddy 2 Chain. The Slap Diddy 2 Chain man. What's this right here? So I watched this documentary about, it was on Netflix, it's called The Edge of the Universe, and it's like a British, like astrophysics type cosmos documentary. And it was, the first episode showed how there's planet hunters looking for looking at other planets and trying to find other planets, and ultimately they want to find another planet that has a atmosphere or like anything like relatable to Earth. Like I'm too high to think of the name they were using, but they called it like a rocky planet a lot. But they basically have to examine and observe stars in a constellation, ones that they know like where they're at all the time, for years to try to find one that wobbles or something, or like anything like that. Because when a star, a sun, has a planet like a solar system and planets orbiting around it, it's gonna kind of wobble it around. It's gonna pull it back and forth a little bit, and but they're yeah, so I guess if they have their telescopes and they're looking at stars and they see one wobble or something, then they know that there's something around it, and I guess they can, I don't know the process of how they saw this planet around it, but they go in deeper and look at it, and they were looking for a planet that was like Jupiter size, which is like hundreds of times bigger than Earth, and its rotation is 10 years around the sun. It takes 10 years. Well, they found a fucking planet that was like the size of Jupiter that was rotating around this fucking star, and its orbit, its rotation was 4 days. Every 4 days, it was just fucking spinning around like mad, and they called it the Hell Planet. And like, it was so close to its fucking sun, and they were just like describing the atmosphere and shit on this planet. And let me tell you, this move I'm doing, it's probably, I would expect somewhere on the surface for it to look like this move I'm doing. It's basically just like, it's 1200 degrees Celsius on the one side, and the other side's fucking just always cold because the way it rotates, the one side faces the star the whole time. It doesn't like, it doesn't have a, it doesn't rotate at all. It just fucking straight up like stays facing the center of the fucking star that it's in. But there's like a bunch of other planets around it, and they were looking at them, and I guess there's like gas giants by them, and what gas giants are, like Jupiter, if they're not in an orbit that is a fixed orbit, if they're in a erratic or fucking, I think erratic's the word they use, orbit, they could end up colliding with one of the other planets, like the like say Earth, like there's one like Earth there. If a gas giant orbited towards it, it would just smash Earth and like turn it into fucking dust and spit it out. So they're looking for stars with the gas giants far away from the star, like billions of miles away rather than millions of miles. And I guess they found a star called PEG 55, I believe, and it's got 2 gas giants like rotating outside of it. They haven't seen what's on the inside yet. It's still like the research is going on, but soon I think like with the eclipse too is going to help with the progress of this research. But they might. It's like the first fucking potential discovery that they, or lead that they've had to find I guess a planet that has a livable atmosphere for anything living. It makes you like realize how perfect Earth is.
Yeah.
Like Earth is straight up the shit. It is like the shit.
Jackpot.
I don't think anybody realizes, or not, I mean, not anybody. I don't think a lot of people realize that. Man, I don't know. They could be on Mars. They could have grown up in the generation that fucking starts colonizing Mars, and that shit is not going to be fun.
We're not gonna be bad babies.
Like we're still alive during the times where we're still wasting all the fucking great things and still enjoying all the great things on Earth. And that's dope. That's the dangle difference. It's gonna be stupid if people start dropping nukes. I know it's like goes without being said, but it's really gonna be stupid. Like I don't understand really what's going on, but those things have to be used.
I don't think I don't think leaders know what's going on.
Whatever happened to old-fashioned melee battles, dude?
Yeah.
Like that's really, I'd say that's a show of strength more than anything. Like if you're trying to make your name in the world, win a melee battle. I'm gonna pitch that idea to North Korea if I ever get a chance to pitch them anything. Be like, you guys should just go to melee war. Like you'd really be the greatest nation ever if you trampled anybody with morning stars and archers. Think of the archers, Kim Jong-un. Think of the archers. Because honestly, I don't know, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, man, I'm just trying to chill. I'm trying to worry about no bombs right now. Why can't everybody just fucking...
I'm just trying to chill and play some fucking Marvel Hero Omega.
Right. Like, why you guys gotta be beefing for? Why don't you just smoke? Have a beer?
I don't know where the hell I'm going.
Me neither. I've been rambling about, I think I'm rambling about somewhat of politics. I know, like, absolutely nothing about politics, so... The words coming out of my mouth are... Fire! Oh! Blah. I like your ice giant. New power. Sweet. I just took a second to really put my skills together. I guess the way it used to work in this is they had talent trees like right off the bat, and in order to get your skills you have to go up the talent trees, but they changed it to the way it is now, and the PC gamers were kind of pissed about it, but I think it's dope. I like it this way.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I can just spin the chain? What? Hell yeah, that sounds good.
Sweet puppy gummies. I want to be the one that has those clothing.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, Sarah. Evie, you fucking... you pick 'em good, Evie.
I picked him.
Just in case you were asking, Sarah, I do give you my blessings to be with my friend Evie. I give you my blessing.
You're about 6 years too late.
Well, hey, it is what it is.
As long as I have you bless me out, please.
Jim Jam. Yeah, I'd have it no other way, Sarah. Said I'd have it no other way. Pick the hero with the least amount of clothing.
Way to go. Like a village.
I would have to say Nightcrawler is probably, if we want to be technical, he wears a onesie.
Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider's the one.
Ghost Spider, yeah, Ghost Spider doesn't wear anything. Except for his Ghost Spider suit. Which you can't see because he's a ghost. Oh yeah, and his oh yeah, spoiler alert. Ghost Spider's arch nemesis is the Ghostbusters. Spoiler alert, he dies again. He gets sucked into one of their fucking trap bomb puddle traps. Nope, spoiler alert, they cross the beams, and Ghost Spider takes advantage. Ever seen Patrick Swayze spin a web before?
Spin a what?
Spin a web?
Can't say that I have.
It's kind of like the same way he spins pottery.
Nessie.
Yeah. That's it. That's my story. I know it's got you thinking now. We can't all deny that we're not thinking about Patrick Swayze. I'm thinking of Roadhouse Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Peter Griffin Roadhouse.
Peter Griffin. I'm thinking Peter Parker is played by Patrick Swayze. And he picked up peck of pickles from the...
Kind of
Holy fuck, I can't believe this guy.
rotting.
Oh shit, man, it's throwing. I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the wood.
Game of Thrones is on tonight. Sundays during Game of Thrones new season is like the most anticipated fucking events of whatever part of the year it is. I've only missed an airing of the Game of Thrones one time, and it was crazy when I saw it. Basically, tomorrow 9 o'clock. They're being assholes though this season. They're gonna make it the last season, but they're gonna do a longer season. And so they stayed with that, and they did do a longer season as the last season, but they're only giving us half of it this year, and then we have to get half of it next year. So there's only 7 episodes. It's kind of bogus. It's sad. I wait all year for that. I count the days for when it comes back. All my shit is full. 2 chains. I got 4 chains right now, though. That's not gonna work. I love relish. Ghost Rider, for some reason, I don't know, I wish I could change his name to Ghost Spider. Oh shit. Damn. The gear really fucking helps in this.
Yeah.
I got a relic too. Dodge rating or defense rating? Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with Dodge. Mad City, Mad City. 10, 10, 10, 20 equals 50. Mad City, Mad City. 10, 10, 10, 20 equals 50. Oh man, I wish I had a fucking well of water that was bottomless in my room, and I just had like a bucket, and I could just scoop out a bucket of water every time I was thirsty. It's too much work using a faucet. Right next to my flapjacks and making my infinite pancakes.
Whoa.
All right. Pick some of this shit up. I need to learn how to craft. Oh, I got something like red. What's this? A mystical chain? What's the green stuff?
I got
A danger room scenario. Headquarters. Sweet. Oh, catalyst. Mystical energies. Okay. Yeah, sure. Give me the catalyst. That was dope, dude. Oh, I got something that reveals enemies for me. It gives me crit. I'm using it. There's a bunch of cool shit. Creates a single-use portal allowing you and your group to teleport to a danger room scenario. Scenarios can only be created when the danger room HQ. Theme of the simulation. Military base. Normal difficulty scenario. Modifiers, turrets, utility, increased defeat limit. For survival bonus to 10. Increased defeat limit for survival bonus to 10. Challenge rating 13. I don't know what that means. How do we use the thing? They call me Slap Dad. But for really, I'm Slap Daddy. I'm from Rap City. I crap pretty. As I'm Slap Daddy, I crap pretty. I guess that's it. On that. Man, I'm thirsty as shit. Don't feel like moving right now, though.
Okay, crafting, so costs 10,000 credits. I have 15,000. This is what I don't get, though.
Oh yeah, I never looked at Sarah's, oh yeah, I did. That picture. I was just thinking about that. Sarah Jane.
Oh, what?
Tommy Yen. Tommy Two Chains. So if you were playing Ghost Rider, I would definitely call you Tommy Two Chains. Gotta have something else to drink in here.
That one.
Oh, you can sell your receipts from like deliveries and shit that you get for credits. I don't think you need them for anything. You can donate them too, but they're worth 1,000 credits each. I wish I wasn't thirsty. I wish I had some water. I'm so fucking thirsty. Something, something, Harry Potter. Okay, I'm gonna have to make the giant tea. You hate water?
Yeah, I hate water. But why Harry Potter?
You love Harry Potter, you hate water? I'm the exact opposite. Well, not the exact opposite. I like water, and Harry Potter's cool. So I guess
I love Dobby. Oh, shit.
I couldn't believe, spoiler alert, I can't believe Dobby actually is Ghost Spider.
I read all the books. There's no spoilers for me.
Okay. Couldn't believe Dobby dies. Poor Dobby. And then Patrick Swayze comes back as Ghost Dobbs. Dude, Dobby had the real magic. I feel like Harry Potter never did shit. Like, he's supposed to be like the main character, but he never does anything. Like, honestly, Ron kind of is way stronger than Potter. He just can't control his shit. Every time he does something, he like just aims it wrong, but whatever he aims it at just gets blown the fuck up. I feel like Ron owned Potter. Alan Rickman, Potter. It literally took me 7 seconds to fill up a glass of water and come back. I didn't want to do it.
You counted?
No, I'm just that smart that I knew it without counting. No, I don't know, I was guessing. I was raised by wolves. Give me a break, Sarah.
Well, these wolves should have raised me better. Come on.
I was rocking loincloths when you guys were rocking big wheels. I was in loincloths. I had a tough life.
I had a girl big wheel. And I had the girl version of the Top Boys. That was awesome.
Did you wear loincloths?
No. I wore condoms.
Baggiest loincloth I have is a chipmunk. I like a tight fit. So I think I might have tried on a squirrel loincloth that I made one time, but As of late, Chipmunk does it. I heard girls go for guys that have nice fitting clothes. Must transfer over the same way to loincloths, right? Nice fitting loincloths.
It depends on what style loincloth. Cheetah, leopard.
On a real note, that'd be sick to have a cheetah or leopard loincloth, as long as it wasn't really made out of leopard or cheetah skin, because I wouldn't want one dying for the sake of my loincloth. But if it was a fake one, I would rock it, I think. Like, could you just go to the beach like with the loincloth instead of like border shorts? It'd be cool. I'm telling you, I'm bringing it in style, loincloths. I mean, look at Tarzan, he looks dope. Backside? Yeah.
Kitty Pride.
Kitty Pryde, she was the chick that, I don't know if you've seen any of the X-Men movies. She's the one that sent Wolverine back. She's the one that resurrects Ghost Spider.
So I thought it just a little bit of
You know you gotta be Spider-Man though. Oh, I gotta be Spider-Man. Why didn't I buy Spider-Man? Come on, Spider-Man. Come on, Spider-Man.
Or you don't want to drink that much.
So your kids, are they in school yet?
Starts on Monday.
Oh shit. First day?
He might not make it till his first day. Got a pretty raspy cold.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope the little dude gets better.
I hope so too. He gets really needy when he's sick. Just like most men.
Indeed, indeed. You said it? You said it. Oh, you fucking said it now. To be honest, I couldn't make out what you said.
I don't even remember what I said. Oh, like most men. It's like you're the sickest people in the world would keep dying.
Hey, we do get sick pretty hard. Some of us. Some of us go hard.
No, it's coconut.
Yeah, when I get sick, I get pretty bad. Like, I thought I was gonna die one time. I had the flu so bad.
Thomas and his friends all had swine flu in one trailer. They were like quarantined.
For real?
Well, not like by the CDC. They like basically their families just quarantined into that trailer and brought them food and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I thought like so it wasn't like a fucking government quarantine. Like I was thinking, I'm like, damn, the dudes in suits came and like fucking.
That'd be pretty wicked, but no.
Yeah, that'd be
We were
wicked.
we were sick before we got together.
That is. Yeah, we seem to have. The more I talk to Evie or Tom, the more I learn that gone through a lot of similar things that I have. A lot of similar situations, more than most people. I'm wondering if I should start. I was gonna ask him if I should start taking this Carvedal that I've been prescribed and never take. Is he not on? He's not in the party right now, is he? Hey, do you think I should be taking? I don't know. I never take the Carvedal or whatever it's called. And what exactly does it do?
Well, it's supposed to keep your heart in rhythm. If sometimes if you have if your heart beat, just in case it goes abnormal or whatever, like
Gets out of rhythm.
Okay, like
and
AFib.
yeah, like anything like that happens.
So when the
Like
AFib,
it keeps your heart like pumping. Like if your heart's weak and
what
it
if I
keeps your
don't
heart
need it when I
stronger.
take it? It makes my heart stronger if it's weak?
Yeah.
Damn, I should have been taking it. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was just thinking like, because I got AFib and I ended up going to the hospital for 2 weeks, and I know for a fact that it was because I'd never been constipated before, and I didn't know I didn't know what to do, and I told my dad I was like I was thinking about trying laxative, or I was taking laxative. I was like, yeah, I'm constipated, and he was like, why would you take laxative if you're constipated? That doesn't make any sense. But my dad thought constipated meant that you like couldn't stop shitting. He thought it was the opposite. So I didn't take the laxative, and I just let it build up like even longer, and then eventually like it was to the point to where I just like couldn't sleep. I couldn't fucking I don't know. I just felt like terrible, and I finally went to the hospital. I was in AFib, and they're like, oh yeah, you're blah blah, you're like this is crazy or something. Like all these like medics and shit came at me, and like they gave me they were like giving me the medicine to I guess the Carvedal shit to like calm my heart down, and they thought that they kept telling me that it wasn't related to my constipation, even though I hadn't taken a shit in like 2 fucking weeks. Like seriously, and for me, not to like get too into detail about it, but like I have a fast metabolism. It's usually 2 or 3 times a day for me, so that's like really fucked up for me. But they're just like, nah, that couldn't be related. And here's all this like low blood pressure medicine, and like prescribing me all this medicine to get my heart like in rhythm, and they end up shocking me, and they want me to keep taking this medicine. And I feel like I'm fine. Like it was just because of that. I don't need to take this medicine. So I don't know.
Well, they usually start you off on low dose, like you'll probably get like 2.5 or something like that.
They had me on a stronger dose, but I was getting tired when I was taking it, and I told him that, and he's like, here's a lower dose, and I don't know, I feel like...
Yeah. Well, most doctors will start you on a low dose, you know, and as your heart failure worsens, then they might like up it higher, as much as your blood pressure can tolerate.
My blood pressure's never been anything besides like perfect, so I don't know what.
Well, that's what they gotta gauge is they put you on blood pressure, but like even if you don't have high blood pressure, is from what I can understand, is that to put you on high blood pressure pills, even if your blood pressure is not high, as long as you have heart failure.
I feel bad because I haven't seen him in a year, and I have to see him tomorrow, and I got to tell him that I haven't been taking this shit. I'm the worst fucking patient, dude. I swear. Like I am not a good patient. Like I feel for the doctors that try to take care of me. But yeah, they fucking. When I was at the doctor's the other day for my eye, my doctor like out of nowhere was like, I'm doing EKG right now. And I was like, really? Why? And she didn't say anything. I was like, she's like, I gotta check to see if you're an AFib. I'm like, did you hear something? Is there like some reason to believe that I'm in AFib? Or you just like, you want to check? She's like, no, I have reason to believe. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, I do not want to go back to the hospital. I'm like, please don't make me go back to the hospital. And they did an EKG, and they're just like, yeah, you're not an AFib, but something was weird. And I'm like, oh, sweet.
There's really certain hospitals I don't want to go to. And one is the one they always send us to, because when I was working in the nursing home, every patient we sent to a certain hospital came back with like MRSA or VRE, some kind of freaking bacterial infection.
Oh
They
yeah,
sure
I would
didn't
never.
need blood.
See, I don't even have like places I go are nice. I'm just so, I do not like being kept somewhere. Like I feel like I'm in jail, even though I'm like being served shit. And I don't know. I don't like going to the dentist. Like I like having my work done, but like going there, making my appointment or some shit. Like honestly, most of my life, my mom had to make appointments for me because I would go if like I knew I had one, but I would not make the appointment. And pretty much, I don't know, like if I can ignore a problem, I'll ignore it as long as I can. But I was supposed to have gotten open heart surgery again when I was 15. They predicted when I had my second surgery when I was 6. And I'm 30 now, so I've been good for like twice as long as they've expected.
That's what I like to hear. A lot of doctors are really people. I only have so long to live, but they keep change. Whatever the odds.
Oh, sorry, I was like zoned out there.
It's okay.
That's fine. I'm not even sure what I'm doing. I gotta find. I'm pretty sure I'm doing the same thing.
Let's we can oh shit. Oh, we can do a different one. There's different gear in different places. Hey Sarah, if you find a chick in this game with a onesie, definitely rock it. Let me know. Other than that, I think everybody's pretty fully clothed except for Nightcrawler. He is the emo stripping blue man. Go check it out. 2 chains or 1 chain to win them all. Yeah. Oh look, double chain, wham wham. Get slain with my 2 chains. On fire, it's insane. I whack you in the brain with my chain.
I'm gonna learn all this stuff
Oh, what's that?
later. But I'm gonna learn all about this tomorrow when I can focus better.
What's that? What are you doing?
I was trying the Marvel thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. Let me I'll help you.
I already shut it off.
Oh, I thought you were in Neverwinter still.
No. Well, I'm checking it out. Like that's just a lot of stuff I have to look at and read. And, I'll do that all tomorrow. Like I said, when
I do recommend. It is it's totally fine to just pick a hero and just start playing. It's really not until you get higher in level. You don't have to worry about picking shit. Like all you do is level up. You get gear which is specifically made for your character, and you get your skills unlocked for you, and you just pick which ones you want to use. You get 8 of them, and you just run and jam.
good. Memphis plays this actually. I don't know what level he is.
It's perfect.
Like 10.
It's perfect for a younger kid, I'd say.
He wants to play with his dad on here.
I'll jam with you guys. I'll keep it PG. P-Jizzle.
I don't think they'll understand half the stuff you say anyways, whether it's PG or not.
Okay.
If he talks too fast, he seems like he can't comprehend it.
Hibbit jibbit jib jab. So if I was like, hibbity jibbity jibbity.
He'd probably laugh at you.
Buckingham slam flash time. Bang time, not to be confused with Eevee time.
Nope.
Oh, Jam sauce. Yeah, you can also, if you wanted to, put a controller into the PS4 that Eevee's on, and you can just hit start and play one of his guys and jam with them on the same TV.
Oh, that's cool. I'll let Princess know that.
Yep, definitely.
Who was that?
I think 2's the most, but you might be able to do up to 4. I honestly don't even pay attention to what I'm doing a lot of times in this game. I'll just be running forward, smashing things, and I'll complete like 7 quests.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think. I gotta find more unlocks of Blade in Old Town.
This is giving me decent XPs though. Wow, I just zapped him for so much damage. Yeah, don't let the stuff in town overwhelm you. All that really matters is the waypoint. And there's this one scientist that you donate all your extra like inventory stuff that you pick up that you don't wear. You just donate to her and it levels up this stuff for you.
Okay.
But your talents also, they're never set in stone. You can always switch them on the fly, like anything you pick later on.
Oh,
So
good.
it's right. And as far as like the way you pick your moves, there's 4 moves that there's square, triangle, circle, and X, and then when you hold L2, all those buttons. So you get 8 moves. You unlock about like 20, I think, close to 20, and you just pick 8 out of the 20 that you like to set up your build, and then when you get past level 30, that's when you can pick talents to affect those things. I haven't gotten past level 30, so there's more shit that unlocks that I still gotta learn about after that. But it's not like Neverwinter where you will fuck up your character if you pick something like wrong. Like you can easily just switch it back.
I'll have to pay my
What was that?
So you don't have to pay money to fix it.
No. The only thing that you really you need to pay money for, you don't need to, but it's kind of boring to grind the currency to buy a character is like your first character.
Yeah,
You can try all of them. You can play all of them up to level 10, but in order to buy one, they cost a specific amount of eternity splinters, and these are things that you pick up from killing enemies. And it's not too often that you get them. Like the most I've gotten in a day is like maybe 25, and the cheapest heroes will cost like 200 of them.
About 100 squirrel chick.
Squirrel chick? I wonder if she's good. I wanted to try her. Like, I read her bio, and it says before you counter out, she defeated who was it? Thanos and somebody else that's just like ridiculously strong. Like, it basically tells me that she's the strongest hero in Marvel.
Cool. I picked the right one. A squirrel.
He would. I would, but it reminds me of the loincloth that I used to make and how I miss my old loincloth life. It was bad nostalgia. Oh wait, no, that wasn't squirrels, that was chipmunks, never mind. Tripped up on my story. I'll start level 1 with you. I'm gonna invite you to our party too. Oh, I gotta finish, I'm gonna have to finish this run. Just, if you go through the prologue that it wants you to do, you should be level 3 when you finish it, and then we'll be done with
I got
this.
halfway through the prologue, so I was like, I'll learn all this stuff tomorrow.
The prologue is actually, I mean, you don't have to pay attention to anything it's saying, but it's good to get the XP, and it gives you some gear to start off with. Oops, alright, whoa. Oh, I gotta switch my broadcast camera thing. Can't say if you're in our party or not. Alright, there we go. Okay, I sent you an invite. Herpy derpy doodad. And an invite. And it should, it'll bring you to our party, like. It won't affect your gameplay or ours, but we'll be able to, like, switch heroes and teleport to each other if we want to. That's sweet that you picked Squirrel Girl. Archie's got a big ass tail.
It's squirrely.
I don't think I could date a Squirrel Girl. I feel like I'd be at risk of catching rabies rather than STDs, and that's just.
I've been lying the whole time. My bad. I wanted Squirrel Girl, but I accidentally picked Kitty Pryde.
You want Kitty Pryde?
No, I
Titty
picked
Pride.
Kitty Pryde.
Titty
I wanted
Pride.
Squirrel Girl, but I accidentally picked Kitty Pryde, so I bought her. I want Squirrel Girl now.
You can still play Squirrel Girl, man.
But,
Talk to Asian.
You can drag them all over the bed, and then when you get them get them eternity, you can have them buy eternity stories.
I bought Kitty Pryde. Like I bought Kitty Pryde with 200 of my splinter things.
I just know they're
Maybe I'm wrong. Those sliver things,
yeah.
the purple ones, I had 225.
I just doing something, right?
225.
How
It was just nice.
they hooked you up? It's because you're a girl and they know that you're handicapped and they need to help you.
Isn't that nice? People are on the phone.
Like,
Ooh.
I only got,
I found out how to use the danger room. The danger rooms. The dangle rooms. Roster.
they only have 244 now.
Squirrel Girl is, yeah, she's only 200. Kitty Pryde is how much? Kitty Pryde looks sweet. She's 200 too.
Just got a little dragon. Let me go check Memphis. I was continue playing this tomorrow and whatnot. But I'm gonna go check out Memphis real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright, Evia, I'm gonna take a piss, roll a doobie, and I know this is a lot of responsibility I'm gonna leave with you, but plan out our next move for when I get back, what we should do. $21. What chapter are we on with our mains?
I'm not even sure.
doesn't even tell me. Oh, I'm at the end of chapter 4. Oh, unlocked a new skill. A shotgun? Buckshot blast? The buckshot blast! It hits you like, it looks like buckshot when my nuts flop. that puckshot blast. The puckshot blast hits you like a buckshot blast. Where's headshot?
Huh?
Nothing, I was just there's a move called buckshot blast. I was just thinking, the puck shot hits you like a buckshot when my nuts flop. I'm an idiot.
I had a hard time locking on. Huh? No, you shouldn't have that.
Sweet. Oh. It doesn't tell me mission log of the story. Chapter 3 in the Muralosa Blade is what I'm on. I can't set it though.
What's that? Oh,
Danger room. I'm going in the danger room. Hey, you should probably help her get Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl. Right.
If she gets Squirrel Girl, she's gonna love it. I didn't realize she was trying to play this the whole time. I didn't know, all I was doing was fucking battling. Babylon 5. Hey, teleport to me. Ready for a normal danger room scenario?
Yeah, we finishing up the first
Not a problem. We're at the danger room. You know in X-Men, how they fight the fucking, they like train? Well, I just crafted something, I don't know. What do I do with it now? How do I make it go? Oh, here we go. There's a portal right here. I put it in a difficult spot to get to without hitting the waypoint. On accident, I didn't know I was throwing it down. I thought I had to stand on the waypoint. Here we go. I have so many bombs, dude. I gave up everything for more bombs. RPG. Bomb time. Bomb time. Bomb time. Bomb time. Bomb. Dude, Punisher's so fun.
when I literally uses all my freaking, all my fury. Yeah, this is not good. I don't get hurt that much right now.
Oh, why can't I don't understand. Oh, I died? Whoops. I didn't even notice I was not looking at my health. Jibba jibba don jibba jab. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude, the fucking flamethrower. Oh shit. I see it. I see what I did there. I'm on you. Let's go to that axe. Oh shit. Rockets galore. Rocket man. Oh shit. There's a turret like beating the shit out of us. Sweet. Starting to learn how to use this guy a bit better. Oh yeah, beta particle mini reactor, whatever that is. That's good. I think we're supposed to, oh shit. You went back?
Yeah, I don't know where I went.
I'm right behind it. Oh, there's a ring. I just got a green ring. See those X's up there? If you click in the right joystick to put your mini-map in the middle, you can see like X's way down there. This is fun. I like this this thing. Oh, that guy drilled the shit out of me. I call that guy the dentist. It's always trying to drill your shit. Oh, Jim Jam. Holy shit. Oh, what happened?
I don't know, it's still advanced in acceleration. I think we got it. Did we do something right?
I think so. 1 out of 2 ready? Did you ready up?
I didn't press anything yet. Yes, I'll press it.
That was dope. Man, this is pretty fun. Can you walk with them? Barrels?
Huh?
Can you walk with barrels?
No, I'm not gonna know if I haven't been able to.
Some characters can. I guess ours can't. We're not strong enough.
circles around.
Oh no, what?
But there you go.
My inventory's full.
I'm gonna take a break for a little bit.
Okay.
My nose is starting to swell up. I'm gonna find some fucking sinus stuff or something.
No problem, man.
I'll message you later, dude.
Alright, dude. Oh. Ow. Oh!